Hey everyone, I'm Micah from Straws for Life, and today we're going to be answering the age-old question, what's the optimal number of straws to drink out of? First of all, the optimal number of straws will probably somewhat depend on what straws you're using. For this video, I'm using 9.5-inch monogram PLA straws. What's great about these is they're BPI certified compostable straws. And the paper they're wrapped in is FSC certified paper. So if you're concerned about the environment, these straws are a great option. So as you can see, along with having a length of 9.5 inches, the straws have an inner diameter of approximately 0.2 inches. This means their volume is approximately 0.3 cubic inches. So in order to determine the optimal number of straws to drink out of, we've come up with a very scientific method. Basically, I'll time myself drinking a cup of Kool-Aid using 1 straw, 2 straws, 3 straws, etc. until we find the shortest amount of time. Presumably 2 straws will be faster than 1 straw because you're able to get more liquid into your mouth in a shorter period of time. But at some point, using too many straws becomes inefficient because you waste a lot of energy sucking some liquid partway up the straw that just ends up going back down into the cup and not making it into your mouth. So I've got my phone stopwatch here. I'm going to put my mouth on the straw, but I'm not going to start sucking until I hit go, and then I'll stop it as soon as I finish. Then we'll do the same thing with 2 straws, 3 straws, etc. until we find the best time. Alright, you ready? So that took 10.93 seconds. So now we're going to try this again, but with 2 straws, and see if I can drink any faster. And I was indeed able to drink faster. It only took 8.58 seconds. So now let's add a 3rd straw and do the same thing. Also, just a disclaimer, I probably wouldn't recommend doing this at home because you are putting a lot of fluid in your body in a very short period of time. Might not be the healthiest thing. Alright, ready? Alright, so 3 was pretty much the same amount of time. It was 8.79 seconds. So technically a little slower, but there's some margin of error here. Now let's try with 4 straws. See if the time continues to increase or if it stays about the same or what happens there. And after I drink this one, I'll have had a quart of Kool-Aid in really not a very long period of time at all. So that one took 9.71 seconds, so a bit longer. So I think we'll do one more. I think we'll try it with 5 straws. I'm guessing it will be a slower time again though, so it seems like the optimal number is either 2 or 3, but we'll try it with 5 just to see. That's definitely slower, and I don't feel like finishing that, man. I have a lot of Kool-Aid in me right now. So it looks like the optimal number to drink out of is either 2 or 3. We've gotten our method to narrow it down between those two, but I'll come back and record that a little bit later when I feel like drinking Kool-Aid again. Also, this is what happens to your tongue when you drink a quart of Kool-Aid in a couple minutes. Alright guys, we're back. As you can see, took a little break, the sun's setting now, but first I want to just redo the 5 straws, try it again, and actually drink the whole thing just so I can get an actual time on that. 10.25 seconds. So yeah, that's more like the amount of time it took to drink using 1 straw, definitely longer than with 2 or 3. But anyway, moving on to the next method for testing. Here we have a measuring cup. We're going to see how much liquid I can get in my mouth in 1 sip. I'm exerting the same amount of energy each time I take 1 sip until I run out of breath. So if I'm able to get more liquid in my mouth for a smaller amount of energy, then it's more efficient. So we're starting 2 cup line right here, 16 ounces. We move down so we're just a little bit above the 1 3/4 mark. So that means I drank just under a 1/4 cup. So now with 2 straws, see if we can do better. We went down, looks like about 3/8. So probably almost double what I did down with 1 straw, which makes sense. So now we'll try 3 straws, see if we can do any better. Pretty much the same amount. I think we might be getting to a point where it's not how much I can sip, but how much I can actually fit in my mouth. Moving on though, let's still try it with 4 straws. Almost, but not quite. No, that's definitely less than 3/8, probably like 5/16 or something. But yeah, I could tell like my mouth wasn't as full even just drinking out of 4. I just wasn't able to get quite as much in. So it looks like for me, either 2 or 3 straws is going to be about equally efficient. Both of them can totally fill up my mouth in one suck. Both of them took about the same amount of time to empty a glass. The only way to really tell which would be more efficient is if we filled the glass higher up, so that took longer to drink, so that the difference between them would be a little more significant. So I'm going to make some more Kool-Aid. We're going to fill the glass all the way up to the lower yellow line here, and we're going to see how fast I can drink it. I'm going to have a lot of Kool-Aid in my system after this video. It's going to be like half a gallon or something. I don't recommend it. But whatever, it's worth it. I'll be back. Gonna make some more. Alright, we're back once again. First of all, can I just point out how nicely this matches my shirt? Did you guys notice that? Anyway, we're starting out 3 straws here. We're going to once again just do the same thing. Time myself, see how long it takes with 3, see how long it takes with 2. The time is 17.52 seconds. Alright, and here we are. 2 straws, full cup. See if we can drink it faster than we did with 3 straws. Here we go. $18.82. That's more. That's more than a minute more. So, more precise testing might still be required, but it seems like 3 straws might be just slightly more efficient than 2 straws for me. Once again, it might depend on the person and a number of different variables regarding size of straw, size of mouth, how fast you can swallow, lung capacity, all sorts of different things. But hopefully you found this video entertaining. If you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribing. We'll be making lots more straw-related content in the future. We got so many awesome ideas. Videos like this, videos that are way different, but all of them relate to straws. Once again, I'm Micah from Straws for Life. Thanks for watching. Man, who knew Kool-Aid would make you burp so much? I'm so glad we're done, man. Freaking thought I was gonna throw up or something. It's a wrap.